Good morning and hi everyone. Thank you for joining me on today's Fun Fact Friday. We will be going over the desktop version of kvCORE today. Now, before we get started, I just wanted to let everyone know that our goal at Allison James is to always give back to our agents by providing education, training sessions, live webinars, live events, and full broker support with the most up-to-date tools and technology available. And my name is Rebecca, and I'm part of the Allison James Estates and Homes support team. And we go live on Facebook every Friday at 10 a.m. PST to discuss different ways for you to improve in your real estate business. Now, any questions or comments that you have during the webinar or Fun Fact Friday, I'd love to talk about them with you. Just put them in the comment section below and we can discuss your comments later. Now, let's get started on kvCORE. Why would somebody want to use kvCORE? Well, not only is kvCORE partnered with Allison James, it's literally the only one true all-in-one platform. You have Lead Engine, Web and IDX, you have a Smart CRM, your MLS is connected to your listings, and you can integrate your SkySlope into transactions. It literally puts your marketing on autopilot. One of the huge key factors here is your agent website that I think is giant. Your website is the face of your online presence, and it's vital to much of your success. Their customizable websites continually drive high-quality leads into your pipeline, make a bigger impact in your market with the IDX that this website is connected to. It's really great. So let's get started on today's desktop version of kvCORE. So once you log into the desktop version, we're going to go over a system overview today. It's going to be pretty brief. I do want to point out that all of our Allison James agents are able to select to go on a one-on-one call with me to get a little bit more in depth. But let's get over the overview today. So here we are logged in and we're on the dashboard now. This is your today's summaries right here. And you'll be able to see today's activity here. This is going to have your property views. You could get into questions that your leads have, new leads, new texts, new emails. Another thing I want to point out here is the kvCORE training series. This is the top 10 training series, and this is going to get you comfortable using the systems and getting comfortable using the verbiage that kvCORE has. Each of these videos are about 5 to 10 minutes long, and I highly recommend that you go first to these top 10 training series before getting into the website. All right, now I'm going to click out of this window here and select Done. Another thing I want to point out is kvCORE's support team here. This is a live chat feature that they have, and you're able to chat with them back and forth, and they do live chat with you, and they're really great about their support. Any questions you have, you can always call me, or what you can do is you could chat with the live support here. Now let's get your IDX started, and you have to connect your MLS ID number. To do that, I'm going to click on the top right-hand side here where your email is, go to My Profile, and once you get into My Profile, this is where you're going to have your photograph. You can add in your signature and About Me, but let's scroll up and I'm going to select Edit here. You can upload your photo here. This is where you're going to put in your MLS ID number. So make sure you have that in there so that it can be customized to you and your MLS. You'll also want to input all of your social media here as well as your license number. Put in an About Me and a signature to complete your website. Scroll up and select Save here. Now let's get into the Smart CRM. On the left-hand side, I'm going to click on Smart CRM here. And this is where you're going to have all of your database, and it's all going to be stored right here in your Smart CRM. You'll be able to see your new leads, your clients, the activity between you and your leads and your clients, the location, interests, last visit, last call that your clients have had in between you and them, the date that they were created, the source that they came from, and if you have any actions for them. You'll be able to mass email and mass text these leads in here that you have. If you wanted to just click on the side and select mass email, you can do so here. And you'll just go down and select save. I'm going to exit out here now. You can also add a contact manually in here. So you can put in their information and you'll scroll down to the bottom. kvCORE does validate all the data that is stored into your kvCORE. So they'll be able to find all of the information regarding the email and the phone number and try and find even more information. Once you have them in, select add contact. And then when you have them in as a contact, you can click on the lead, and this is going to show the lead's timeline. The timeline here is between you and the lead, the date that they were assigned to you, the date that they were added to a system campaign, the validation run to see if there was any more details found, and then any activity between you and the lead will be stored here. To edit the lead, you'll go over here and you can select here, put their information, name, last name. You'll want to save that. If they're a good lead, you can store their stars here, definitely making sure that you know if they are pretty reputable. You can add search alerts, add hashtags, campaigns. You could set them up on system campaigns or smart campaigns here, add market reports, and then go into the more details. The more details, the better here. So you'll want to put in their home preferences, primary address, valuation. So you'll want to add a property of their home, and all the information that you can. Like I said, the more information, the better. Now I'm going to scroll back up here and exit out of this lead. So this is the overview of the Smart CRM. Let's get into the listings now. So the listings is connected to your MLS, and this is where you're going to be able to view property information, and you can filter out your searches here under filter. You're basically going to be able to put in all the information that you'd like, select your options here, and then you can apply your filters by going to the bottom and select apply filters. After you have selected the properties that you'd like, or you viewed, or you would want your clients to be able to view, you could select them here and then email these listings out, or you can text them out as well. You also could email them to a certain hashtag, or you can text them to a certain hashtag. Next, let's get into Marketing Autopilot. This is a pretty useful tool where you're going to be able to add smart campaigns. You can start a campaign here. You'll also be able to see this is where you can learn more about search alerts, learn more about behavioral automation, the lead validation, the kvCORE mobile dialer, and how you can schedule and learn more about the scheduled mass emails. Next, I'm going to go to the lead engine. In the lead engine, here are the tools where you're going to be able to generate your leads. You can have your landing pages here, and these are customizable landing pages that you create yourself. You can add them here, and then you can also create customizable IDX squeeze pages to be able to drive traffic into your leads, into your Smart CRM. So you're going to want to select your domain name here, and you can start building. I want to point out these little question marks here. If you want to learn more about these items, you definitely can by searching here and clicking on here, and I'll give you a little tutorial on how to use the tool. It's very helpful and very useful. Next, there's Lead Dropbox, and this is going to be able to sync all of your leads right into your kvCORE platform. Learn more by clicking on here. Next, we have the Call Capture. Call Capture is where you can use your smart number for smart advertising. So using the smart number, you're going to be able to have text codes and whatnot. You'll want to learn more by going here. The bulk import, if you don't want to manually import all of your data, you can put them all in here under bulk import into a CSV file. Next, we have the CMA Builder. This is where you can create your market reports to send to your clients. And then Millions Map is an app for your clients to be able to search multiple properties at once. And you can learn more about the app here and download it today. Next, we have the Open House app, and this is where you're going to be able to keep your open house leads all in one area. It'll also sync to your Smart CRM platform as well. In transactions, So kvCORE is allowed to, or they have the integration of SkySlope, and this is where your transactions are going to come in. As of right now, we don't have any transactions available, but once we get into that, you'll be able to see where your transactions are once you have some in place. You'll be able to update the agent and update the lender and client here by selecting the transaction from the left-hand side. Next, we have the Web and IDX. This is kind of the back end of your website. This is where you can change your template here. So there's 2 templates to choose from, and you'll also be able to change the current theme. We have the website content here, and this is where you're going to be able to put in your testimonials. You can put in your service areas and SEO, which are the service areas that you work in. The custom pages is where you can create custom pages for your website. Let's scroll to the top, and this is where you're going to be able to edit your settings for your website. Now you can change the background image here. You can also upload your own image as well. You'll be able to edit the customize the template, customize the custom navigation that's going to be on your website. You can customize the listing carousels. You can customize the analytics if you wanted to add a Google Analytics ID to embed on your website. Customize the agents and customize the listings. This is all very useful and helpful for your website. And we'll show you your website in just a moment, or what your website will look like. Next, let's get into the marketplace. The marketplace is where kvCORE has their partners in lead gen. And this is where you can purchase your lead gen for kvCORE add-ons and generate even more leads, which is really awesome. You can also, this is where you're going to put in your SkySlope integration. So you can just install it through here. You'll just want to click download and just input your username and password so that could be integrated into your kvCORE platform. Okay. If you want to learn more about these kvCORE extensions, just select on here and learn about the details here. You can also see reviews and related apps as well. Let's get into the business analytics then. Here you can see this is where your analytics are of your leads. Now you have the new leads, your active leads, the clients, contract, and close. You're definitely going to have a lot more than I will. I just know it. But this is where you can see your business analytics. And then your help resources. Down here at the bottom, this is the support page for kvCORE. If you want to learn more about different areas of kvCORE and the product or the platform, you're just going to be able to search up here. So if you wanted to learn more about the Smart CRM, put in Smart CRM, search, and it'll pull up all this very useful information. And it'll show you different ways and tools how you can use a Smart CRM. Now let me show you what that website looks like. So we learned how to find where the Web and IDX is. I'm going to go back here and I will show you what most of these websites kind of look like. Right now they're all kind of generalized, and like I said, you can customize them however you'd like. Up here is where you're going to be able to have those added pages, and your MLS and IDX is connected to this. So any person who's clicking in here and searching in an area or zip code, and they pull up a property that they like, it will ask them for their email and their phone number. You could choose if they want their phone number or not, but it will ask them for that. And once they put in that information, that's how you generate your lead. So this is your website, and it's pretty nice. You can edit these carousels, our listings, just listed, just reduced. You can add your latest blog posts, and then the areas we cover, that again is back to the Web and IDX, and you can input which custom areas that you cover. Now I'm going to scroll back, and that's pretty much all for today's kvCORE system overview. I have gotten in quite a bit. Next week, we're going to be going over more of the lead engine and how to create the landing page, and we may get into the IDX squeeze page as well. I hope you all join me for next week's Fun Fact Friday, and I'm happy that you're all here for this week, so I hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you, and bye everyone.